Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for December mid-month 2020 for Cancer. So let's see what we see for Cancer. Okay, that one wants to come out. It is the Three of Cups. Okay, that one's getting stuck. That one is the Eight of Wands. Oh, I saw one wanting to fly out. Let's see if it comes out. You look like some kind of a page type of card. That was interesting. Let's see what comes out. One more card for Cancer. Okay, I know that's more than one card. Let's see. It is. So what we're going to do is, I'll put this one there, which is the Five of Swords. We'll do the Eight of Swords, the Justice, okay, that one, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's start with these cards and see what's going on. So, in December, we see that the Three of Cups, there it is. Okay, so the Three of Cups. Well, we see that there's something that people are happy about, and that they are, in the sense, there's celebration going on, there's unification going on. These people here are in it together and are happy to do it. Okay, so they're working together. Could be a project, could be festivities, it could be anything that puts people together and builds together, creates something beautiful together. Now we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, and the Eight of Wands is about the communication and the movement of this celebration, of this. I'm saying celebration because cups is about emotion. So we could have that at work, right? We could have that with work. But it could also be that, oh man, I'm looking at this camera trying to figure out how to give you guys the best hands, because I like my hands to be there for you. Okay, so Three of Cups is about that getting together, and it's almost like a tribe. People getting together to engage, to celebrate, to create, to acknowledge. And then we see the Eight of Wands, which talks about all that, all those people getting together and all that grouping. Now, in that grouping, though, I feel like there's a person that maybe the tribe or the group of people getting together don't necessarily trust. Almost like you want to say it's the bad apple. You know, some people say, oh, it's the bad apple. And I feel like in this gathering, we have this bad apple showing up. And people are kind of worried about it. They're kind of like, it's almost, yeah, black sheep, bad apple. Maybe this person isn't that person, but that's how people see him and perceive him. So we're going to go to the next row. We have the Eight of Swords. And so it's on people's minds. It is. It really is. The next card is the Justice. And then the Wheel of Fortune. I think people are actually saying, okay, it's on people's minds. And I also feel like people are saying, like, I wish this person wouldn't show up and mess things up. And yet you have other people in this group, right, in this group saying, you know, trying to give this person a chance. Trying to be like, maybe that person isn't a bad egg. Maybe this person is better. So let's give them a chance, right? That's kind of like, I think some of the people are saying one thing and the other people are saying another. And here we go. Here's the Wheel of Fortune, and that's exactly what I was just trying to explain. So it's almost like some people are going left, some people are going right, and so basically some are saying, I really wish she wouldn't show up, or she would show up. And then the other people are saying, well, if they come, if these people come, we're going to give them a chance. Maybe they're in a better place. Maybe they won't bring the room down. Um, maybe these people are uh, have changed. Have changed. Maybe time, right? Time has changed them. I almost feel like you haven't seen these people in a while. There hasn't been communication, even though we see. Oop, that one just flipped. Sorry. I'm just going to mix it anyways. I just want to make sure it wasn't upside down while I shuffle. Okay, so I feel like there's been talk, but maybe the talk hasn't been directly with those people. It's just been talk amongst the group. That could be a family. That could be work. This could be chisme. And chisme is more like, I don't know why I'm blanking out, but it's more like gossip. Sorry, I had to think about it. It's like gossip. I think people are thinking about this could be gossip going on as well. And it could be about a person. It could even be a couple. Right? I see that. Could be a couple as well. So it's almost like people want to have a good time, but at the same time, there's talk about a person or a couple. And I think people are kind of dreading that they're going to come. There's swords around them. It's kind of like, they bring maybe the room down. Maybe there's no trust. Maybe they've broken basic ground rules with people. And the gossip has turned others against them. So they are bitter about it because they know it. I think some of them know it. I know one person knows it, at least. Okay, so this next card is the Nine of Swords. So this is kind of, I feel like an event that's happening, So some kind of gathering. I heard Zoom gathering, so maybe people are getting together by technology. Maybe it's a meeting, right? A meeting could be a work thing. And so I think that that's what's kind of going on with Cancer, is that there's just something going on in their life where people feel affected by these other people, which could be affecting Cancer. So this is on top. So proceed with the next one is, we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Four Swords. Boy, you guys have a few swords going on in here. But it's funny because I just don't feel like it's you that's kind of not being wanted at this gathering. I feel like it's you guys, Cancer out there. It's like you guys are dreading these people coming. You guys are dreading this couple or this person, man or woman, because they're right here. And it almost upsets you. Now, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. And I just feel, wow. We have two people here laying in bed. And then we have the Ace of Cups in the center. So I'm not sure, Cancer, but this is feeling now like in this last row that whoever these people are coming, it's upsetting. But I also feel there's a couple here. Again, this could be this couple, which could be involving you. Maybe you're part of this couple in some manner, obviously, in this reading. But because I see somebody here having a hard time sleeping and thinking about somebody, we have the Ace of Cups, which means it's talking about love. So you're out there, and let me continue. Sorry, before I say that. Then we have the Four Swords. We have somebody who's checked out, like asleep, swords above them as well. So they have the mental thoughts as well, but they've just kind of decided to go to sleep. One person here can't sleep, and the other person has chosen to check out and sleep and try to forget about whatever it is that stresses them out, whatever it is that's on their mind. And it's all in the manner, it's all because of love. So maybe what we're seeing here is a situation too. This could be a group getting together. And these can be different little scenarios happening in December. So we have a scenario here where people are dreading that somebody's going to come and show up to some type of a gathering, and it's going to affect the gathering. Okay? That's kind of one thing. Some people here are hoping that if they come, or if one person comes, him, her, a couple, that they don't disrupt whatever's going on. And some of the people in this group are giving these people a chance, or a person saying, well, maybe this person isn't going to bring it down. Isn't going to bring the room down, right? So that's one situation going on in December. As well as that, we also see that there's a couple here, and they're hurting. They're hurting because I see the woman can't sleep, and she's just thinking endlessly about this partner that she's maybe lost. And then we see a man who's just decided to check out. I'm going to grab another deck. And I feel like the man has just kind of decided to just not think about it, not check in with the woman, not contact her. And the woman is kind of like in fret, right? So I'm pulling a card on this row. So we have the Page of Cups, which talks about, yes, about that affection. I mean, technically, I feel like it's a couple, but this could be family, and they're having these differences, right? And they love each other, but they're not communicating. So this is also, and then we see the Page of Cups. Page of Cups supports this, saying that these people do love each other. It could be also the beginning of a relationship where people are starting to like each other and they feel for each other, but they're refusing to communicate. They're not communicating for whatever reason. So that's a different situation, it feels like. I mean, you could put them together, but I feel like this could be another situation in December, right? Because you just don't have one, you have many. So this feels like this is one thing that's going on. This is another. Yes, they could obviously spill into each other. This could be one whole story. But I'm kind of focusing on this one a little bit just because I can see here that this is about a group and people kind of not all getting along, but there is people that are happy. So it's about a couple or a man or a woman that are almost not uninvited. Everybody's just hoping that everybody keeps it cool and friendly. This could be even exes getting together for the holidays. Uh, People that were used to be together and are not together. And so everybody just trying to keep it friendly. Maybe that's on your mindset. Maybe you're going to see somebody that you haven't seen for a while, or you're hoping you don't see. You could be the other side of the team where it's like we're having something and we're hoping everybody keeps it happy and friendly, and all the bitterness and the differences get set aside. Then over here we have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. And it's talking about somebody pulling back, and someone thinking about someone through the night and kind of waiting for communication. There's love here. There's energy here between these people. There is. But for some reason, they're both refusing to talk. And we see the Page of Cups. Maybe there's a child involved and there's a difference going on. Why is this couple not talking? Why is there swords? I saw the Page of Cups. I kind of want to see. Show me 3 cards. Why is this couple not talking? King of Cups. So that we have the Page of Cups, the King of Cups. What's going on here? And Judgment. There's differences here. There's a blame game going on here. Could be that one person here is with another person, or the other person thinks that they're with someone else and they really aren't. Maybe like maybe one partner is thinking that you're talking to an ex, and so it upsets both people, and therefore people aren't communicating. And it seems like it all might be just, I'm not sure if this is the right word, but like misconception. Like it's not even happening. I mean, there might be some community. Okay, these cards want to stick out, and this one is really calling me, so I'm going to pull it out. And it's the Empress card. I do. I really think that this is maybe now becoming a situation where it's a former couple or a couple, right, that had a child. They possibly had a child together. And again, I feel like this is about like gossip and misunderstandings, misinterpretations going on. And that's why these people aren't talking. There's affection here. There once was, at least. There is, I think, a child involved here. And I think there's another person here because I'm seeing the King of Cups, the Judgment, and the Empress. Why aren't they talking? They're not talking because either A, they've had a child before, they had a child with somebody else, there was a relationship here before, and so these people cannot get along. It could even be, now that I look at everything, this could be about the holidays and people from the past coming in during the time of celebration. But people are kind of dreading drama, or just someone here is just dreading like the differences, and their mind is going on and on about somebody that maybe hasn't been around or communicated, possibly the father of a child. Why aren't they connecting? Why are these people not connecting? They're not connecting, whoever these people were, because there once was love, but then judgment came in. And the judgment changed the perception of each other. And now they're hurting. There's been hurt here. And I think with the holidays, it just makes it more painful sometimes. So I'm not sure where you are in this story, Cancer. Let's see. What's interesting is that there is love here. There's love here. You have a lot of swords dancing around you, but there's love here. There's love. And it's like, so it's almost like people not talking, not meeting halfways, not reaching out. And even if the person reaches out, the other person might bite your hand off. So it's almost like, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? And the suggestion is not to avoid and to be open, right? Don't avoid anymore. Don't ignore. Don't do the ignoring game like everybody here is doing. Like, oh, I'm not going to communicate. Oh, I'm not going to talk to that person because they haven't reached out to me. It's like, be bigger than that. In this card, the World, you're capable, Cancer, of making anything happen. You are the essence of life. We are here on this planet and we are fortunate to be alive. And you can float amongst all energy and create communication. You are capable of keeping the peace in this situation here. So this could be you. This could be like a family member that you're connected to heavily. And so you feel the energy. Right? And so the energy is saying, don't ignore. Don't play that ignore game anymore. Those swords, they're painful. And they don't move you forward. You're not even moving forward. You're stuck in something possibly from your past even that's holding you back. When you could be the world. You could be this person here. And I wish you could see the energy on this card. There's such grace. There's such like an eloquent grace. It's like, and yet you're floating, right? Like nothing bothers you. And if it bothers you, you have a greater understanding of why. And instead of choosing to be ignorant, you choose, and to be closed, you choose to float above that all and be the greater energy, the higher vibration, right? Your vibration is so very high in December, mid-month, even with all the chaos on this planet, that you can make this happen. So I feel that Cancer, however this is energy and story is affecting you, I think that it's about you rising above all of this. And I know it's really hard. I know it's really hard if you're dealing with family and exes and the heaviness of negativity from the surrounding energies around you. But this is about Cancer choosing no longer to keep your eyes closed. not choosing to stay up all night, worried and stressed out about others, you know, and how that energy can affect you. It's about you just kind of stop overthinking everything and just let it go. Find that inner peace in you, because justice is in the center of this read. And you have the cups in the center row, and you have communication also, and movement. So even though you have swords around you that affect your energy, your center card really is the justice card. Maybe this is also about you kind of finding your peace, finding your balance, finding what makes you work in December during these tough times, and not allowing others to affect you any longer, exes, family members. It's about refocusing on you and making you feel centered and balanced so that you can provide love and movement, energy, and you can give energy to others as long as you can sort all of this heaviness around you. Again, I do feel there's a gathering happening, and people were or are kind of, there's talk about them coming or not coming. Will they get along and not get along? I see a couple here also struggling. They're like not talking. It could be also family, siblings. There's somehow like a child involved here. And these people could, here, if they're a couple, have had a child, have had children with other people. There was a past, an ex here, and maybe someone here is feeling like they're talking to an ex, and maybe because they have a child together, it's affecting the energy. And I feel like the suggestion here is to no longer stop well, first of all, ignoring and overthinking and staying like it's not here, but I feel it. I'm hearing like staying in the shadows, like cornering to like a corner, and just kind of like no, 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 I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. It's kind of more like, yeah, I think there's a choice here. You can deal or not deal. But there's so many levels of dealing, right? So you could just kind of say, okay, I'm going to choose to send communication out. I'm going to choose to create a peaceful environment, but I'm not choosing to ignore any longer the troubles. I can be aware of them. I don't have to dive into them. I don't have to swim in them. I don't need these 8 swords in my body beating me up, right? Cutting into me. I can be aware of all of this energy, and I can choose to just understand that these are things that are happening around me in my world, but that I'm going to choose to not directly allow it to affect me. So I will keep my stability and my placement in this family or in this relationship. I'm choosing to stay stable and grounded and let these things move around me. I will allow for the ability for change, because that's what the world card is. It's about that stability and the world, that things can move and evolve around you, and yet you can still function without these swords that are all around you, and the drama and the chatter and the talk affect Cancer in the month of December. All right? So that's what I'm feeling. I really feel this card. I really do. And I feel it for you. Again, you have the Justice right in the center. You have good cards right here, which kind of sprout off, right? They kind of fuel the other cards. They fuel the other cards. And so you have these good cards, right? So you have a good grounded energy here. And again, that is what I'm feeling for you in December. I am Fuel the Soul, and please like and subscribe to this video if you like it. I have no idea how this YouTube really does work, but apparently I heard if you like this video, it circulates and it allows me to grow. So I want you to grow. I want to grow too. Please subscribe, please like, and I will see you in January. I'm Fuel the Soul. God bless you. Happy holidays.